Hey there, Aileen here from Lane Image Consulting. And today I'm going to share something a little bit more personal because I've been really pleased that I've lost 12 plus pounds over the last couple of months. Now, I've been trying to lose those niggly, it was a niggly stone of weight for several years. And you're probably wondering, how did I do it now? I mean, I had all the information. I started out in my business many years ago. So I used to combine my nutritional services with my image services. So I knew all the theory. I knew exactly what needed to be done. I just wasn't having much success. So I've basically been on a diet my whole life. I've always had to be really careful about what I eat, to exercise, to maintain a reasonable weight. So I like to be around a size 12 UK. But over the past couple of years, I've been slipping into the size 14 bracket, and I just was feeling really uncomfortable with that. And I was trying several different ways, to lose the weight. So I've had success with all the different diets in the past. I've had success with Weight Watchers, with Slimming World, with calorie restriction. After my second baby, I tried fasting, and that worked really well as well. And I've basically tried everything over the years. But as I've gotten older, trying to maintain a reasonable weight definitely has gotten harder. And, if you're 40 plus, you will realize actually that maintaining your weight is that little bit harder. I don't know if that's because, you have access to nicer food, or since we moved to France, we've definitely have access to beautiful food, beautiful wine, and the temptation is there all the time, to have the nice things. I can see some people watching me. If you're joining me, say hi. Let me know what your experience is. Have you had to diet, or have you been lucky enough never have to diet? So today I want to talk a little bit about what changed and how all of a sudden, after trying for many years, to get to the kind of size that I wanted to, what changed. And the big thing that changed for me, to be honest, is number one, I got committed. I got really committed to the change. I knew that, if I don't get hold of it at this age, that it wasn't going to get easier as I got older. So number one, I committed to it. Number two, I knew that a keto diet works much better than any other diet for my body. So I found that, keto works for me. However, I had been following keto for, over a year, and I wasn't kind of losing weight. And the funny thing was, I knew what I had to do. I knew that it wasn't just following keto. I also had to look at how much calories I was consuming. And while I knew that that was the next step that I needed to take, I kind of resisted it, thinking, oh my God, I can't follow keto and control my calories. So I had to kind of bite the bullet and decide that I was going to follow keto diet. So for those of you who don't know what a keto diet is, it's basically keeping your carbs really, really low, your net carbs really low. So I found for my body and to lose weight, I needed to keep my net carbs below 17 grams per day, which is actually very low. So the only carbs I can really have are green veggies that grow above the ground. Can you believe that? So things like broccoli, things like spinach, kale, cabbage, lettuce, these kind of things. So basically everything else I eat is kind of 50% protein, 50% fat. And on top of that, I have to keep my calories to about 1,400 per day. And that's how I can maintain my size. So nice to see you, Paula. Paula says, I'm a super hyper person. That helps me. Absolutely. I do think that, you know, our genetics have a lot to do with it. You know, I've always been inclined to put on weight. I've always been inclined to put on weight, and I love food. I absolutely love food. But on the plus side, I have a body that's built for walking and running and exercise, and I love actually exercising. So that helps a lot. But it took me actually till this age of my life to find something that I know that I can do consistently, and I can stick to this. So over Christmas, rather than losing weight or gaining weight like I normally do, I actually lost some weight. Can you believe that? I'm so chuffed. So what was different for me this time around? Number one, I committed to it. I understood the importance of it. And it went beyond, you know, just being a certain size. I understood that, you know, for health reasons for the rest of my life, I do need to maintain my weight at a certain level. Number two, I got help. So big shout out to Sinead Thierry. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I'll put her contact underneath this live. She helped a lot. So Sinead is an online coach. She doesn't, she focuses really on healthy diets rather than any particular diet. So she helps you with whatever diet you decide to follow. So the accountability with Sinead, Sinead's positivity really, really helped me. And just knowing, you know, that I was going to talk to Sinead every Friday, and making, you know, being a healthy weight a focus in my life really, really helped. So, and, you know, initially it seemed expensive, you know, it seemed expensive to get a coach to help me with something that I already knew. You know, I knew the theory, I knew what I needed to do, but sometimes we need support. And that's why I went and got a coach to help me with this, because I wanted to make it a priority. And now when I look back, I mean, honestly, I think that, you know, it wasn't expensive at all. It helped me to, you know, achieve a major goal of mine, which is to, you know, get to a healthy weight and be able to maintain that weight long term. So getting a coach, while it seemed like a huge investment at the start, it's actually a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So if I was to liken that to business, I would say, you know, you can totally figure out things by yourself. You can, but it takes so much longer, and it's so much harder, and it's so much more difficult, you know, to stay on track when you don't have accountability, when you don't have somebody that's giving you, you know, an objective point of view. So honestly, I think that, you know, if you have a major goal, either in your personal life or in your business, you know, one of the big things that I do and that I recommend to you is that, you know, you get a coach who gets results, who you have seen gets results with other people. And, you know, the sky is the limit. So a little bit of a personal share today, but it's been one of my major goals for last year, and I'm so pleased and chuffed with myself. And I can't thank Sinead enough for helping me with that. If you want her contact details, I'm going to put them underneath this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, have you tried to lose weight yourself? Paul has mentioned, love this. I have been so looking into it, as a lot of friends are complaining that they don't know what to do. Thanks again for the great advice. As always, you're so welcome, Paula. Working with others always helps. I think that the important thing here is, Paula, look to people who already have results. or get the results that you want, because it's the path of least resistance. They will be able to help you to get where you want to go. And if it's a priority for you, whether in your business, whether in your personal life, find that person who can help you to get there faster. It'll be totally worth it. That's all for today, guys. I hope you got something out of this live video, and I will chat to you all soon. Take care. Bye.